Hi guys, so today we are going to do a mukbang. Why did you sound like this? What are you supposed to do? I'm sorry, go. Hi guys, so today we are going to be doing a mukbang. Man, I bought food. Also, don't forget guys, please like, subscribe, and also thank you guys for 1K.
Oi! Yeah, actually, I rate that, man. No, you actually did a good job. Yeah.
We got a lot of food here. We got a lot of different stuff. So Drew, is this healthy for you?
Yeah, man. Italian BMT.
He's gone for a bit of a healthy thing.
American cheese there. I got 3 cookies, white chocolate chip macadamia, and 1 rainbow.
Well, us 3, we've gone a little bit less healthy. We've got Domino's. I'm seeing some sides here too.
And those are my food. Don't touch my sides.
I'd literally actually have some food though, if I needed to.
Well, I see you got some little bag now. What is that?
I got chopsticks, bro.
What's that?
Bro, I can't lie, if the Chinese don't bang them.
Bro, it looks like a little gift bag. And then Jamz, what have you got?
Well, normally, you know, I go for sushi, but it's not sushi. So I went for Cheeky Burger King. It's been a very long time.
Bro, that's gonna be eating a stone.
Nah, man.
What did you get from Burger King?
I
Alright.
actually got the same thing twice.
I got garlic bread.
But I'm actually not happy.
Oh, hold on, my food's come as well. We still got more on the way.
Ain't no party like a mukbang party.
What was lunchtimes like for you? Because it was manic for me, I can't lie.
Yeah, primary school or secondary school? Secondary school was a little bit nuts. We only had like, what was it, half an hour? Half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah, our breaks weren't long.
We had an hour?
Yeah, I think but we finished early, innit? Our school was done. Our school was done by like 2:30. 2:30 on our way home, bro.
I went to prison. My school started at 8:15.
8:15?
Yeah.
What, as in you had to be in form?
No, lesson started.
At 8:15?
8:15.
AM.
Yes, AM. And we finished at 3:20. We had half an hour lunch break.
What's breakfast?
You know, morning break. I'm saying no, we no, it was in prison.
That's mad still.
However though, yeah, because it's an academy.
Be.
We have an academy, you can like sort of deviate from the norm of like the typical.
Is that what they told you, or is that
the
actual law?
No, that's what they told us. That's what they told us. And one time our head teacher said, our learning system, we have about an extra 300 hours of learning due to the amount of time you guys spend in lessons, as a bragging right. Making really free time. However though, we did have state-of-the-art facilities, I can't lie. We had a cafe.
But at what cost?
I'd hope so for that break time.
It was tight, but it wasn't that school though. Like we had our own tennis court, our own basketball court, our own 3G.
These are the calculators, man.
Our own gym as well. Yeah, we had our own gym as well. So it was nice.
Good question. Like, so for me, like, I remember in the canteen, it was one of them where we had to scrap for like flapjacks, because basically our canteen only did a certain amount of stuff, and every day like the pizzas, the pepperoni pizza would go quick, so you had to be down there fast. Flapjacks were like the go-to dessert for everyone. The bell would go, and genuinely you'd be like, see you later teacher, I've got to get in line for the pepperoni pizza and stuff like that. Like what was dinner like for you lot? Like in terms of, did you have a canteen or a refectory?
Yeah, we did, but like I went like packed lunch after that year Jamie Oliver came around. We had our vending machines, you had cherry, like 7-Up, you had everything, and then one day it just all changed. You saw fruit shoots, water. Like in the canteen we had like donuts, ice buns, you could literally batter anything. And then I'm seeing like salads and apples, I'm thinking, what is this?
Do you lot actually like turkey twizzlers?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they bang.
Don't do that.
Wait. I did, yeah, but I think me now is not eating.
I bought them recently, I saw them in Sainsbury's, they're horrible.
I told you, I saw them the other day in Sainsbury's and I was like, nah.
To be fair, it did say new recipe on them, so
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
They got hit by sugar tax.
Yeah. 100.
Do you know, that's a worry when you deep it. Turkey Twizzlers got hit by sugar tax. Isn't that meant to be a meal, not dessert? Bro. Wasn't that like, was it McDonald's that got done for that? Like the Big Macs had too much sugar in it. Was it McDonald's? I swear I saw something.
Bro, I was saying brand one time. The content of the food couldn't be disclosed. There was that much of an ingredient in it.
And yeah, it's literally
mental. Witty conditions, controlling the food. Ingredients being put in that's not on the actual ingredients on the bag.
No, but you know what the best thing about school was? Year 10 versus year 11 football matches. Or just playing the year above in a football match. Did you ever have to do that at school? It was like a yearly thing.
That was primary school though, year 5, year 6. That one was political.
I used to win all the time, though.
Used to what?
We used to beat them all the time.
That one there, yeah, you win the game, there you go.
Easy. Be so rattled.
You could never lose to the year below, man.
It was always
an effort.
No, air floater.
Oh.
Huh? Primary school, yeah.
Oh, here we go. What do you guys call it? Because we called it air.
No, I'm not. Look, relax. I'm not even getting on to you for the name. I'm just saying, like, you were using an air floater. Like,
oh, yeah,
no,
yeah, good job.
Nice, but it was definitely called a flyaway.
What was a flyaway?
Yeah, I remember that. Flyaway. I remember flyaway.
It's definitely a flyaway.
Do you know what? Some people did call it air floater, but I called it flyaway.
I remember a flyaway.
I called it air floater.
Yeah. What's a
I
flyaway?
call it beach ball, man.
The balls, you see them in Sports Direct, you see them in a big basket.
Yeah.
You take it out, you just boot it, you see the ball swimming in the air. No, I didn't go into Sports Direct and just boot it because I didn't want to get in trouble.
I'm telling you, that's where Ronaldo got his knuckleball from. He hit one of them and saw it do that, and he went, surely I can do this with a normal. Has to be, has to be. And again, with your winkle pickers or whatever, like school shoes would be cool, with the big elf toes, just hitting it and it would literally zip left, right, left, right, left, right.
Right,
man became John Arnorisa.
Those shoes gave him 99 curl, man.
Did you not have kickers? I had a couple years. I feel like I was always like 2 years behind everyone else.
Same.
When everyone had kickers, yeah, I didn't have them. Then I finally got kickers, I thought I was the guy. And then when everyone had BB, I never got it. And when everyone jumped into iPhone, I got a BB 2-year contract.
Wait, what are kickers?
They're shoes, but they're like premium shoes.
Yeah, they're like
I actually have the high ones.
Like £70.
They're expensive.
The high ones were nice.
No, the high ones. So because there was high ones and low ones. Yeah, I had the high ones. Then the next year I had the low ones, and then everyone started calling them fake, so I had fake kickers because they were low.
I had those scoopy shoes. You know the shoes like they got the little heel at the bottom. Like shoes on, yeah, but you know if you scoop the ball, it's going over. Yeah, those scoopy shoes, and I got kickers in year 11. I was like, these are too dead because you can't play ball in them. They're heavy.
Remember Wallabies?
Wallabies were hard.
Yeah,
they were hard.
Yeah. Try to finesse it with Wallabies. Hey, real quick, I just want to go along the line here. Rice with a fork or a spoon.
Oh, don't do this.
Right now I'm eating rice with a spoon.
Which
like
is the normal, yeah, thank you.
Like you should.
That is criminal activity right there. That should be illegal.
I don't understand why you eat rice with a fork. Like, why are you taking your time? Like,
wait, what? You're with spoon as well?
Bro.
Absolutely.
What? Nah.
Absolutely. That's the only way.
That's
Why am I fighting the food, bro?
You know what I mean?
Trying to balance it. No, there's no time.
Spoons are for desserts, man. Or soup.
Man.
Or soup.
Criminal.
Nah, man.
It's criminal.
No mistakes, you just scoop it back, you're there eating. None of that, so I cut the red grain coming through the fork now.
You're struggling. You're struggling.
Is he trying to cut stuff with the spoon?
Yes.
Nah, see, bro, that ain't
yeah, you can do that, though.
Pick up the meat. Don't scoop it up. Pick it up.
Pick up the meat. What about the rice? What do you do with the rice?
You can pick up
Bro,
rice.
you gotta balance the rice like it's
and I'm not
metric.
hearing the rice can fall through the fork.
Wait,
rice is too big.
I didn't say that though.
Do you have free hands?
Huh?
Do you need a spoon, a fork, and a knife to eat your food?
I just need a spoon.
You're eating to
What are you
survive,
using a
man.
fork for?
That's my point.
To survive.
What do you mean you don't have a fork? So okay, let me tell you this, right? And I'm gonna put it this way and this way only. If you were to go to a restaurant,
yes,
do they give you a knife and a spoon or a knife and a fork?
That's not the same thing,
bro.
And a spoon.
Yeah, but
at
the
your
spoon,
discretion.
the spoon's on the outside because it's the dessert spoon.
Yeah, but that's in the restaurant though.
They bring the dessert spoon with the dessert.
No, they don't. They have the dessert or soup spoon on the outside.
What restaurant is this? I ain't been to the shop. I don't know, I ain't been to the shop. I'm not you, Mark.
Well, it's not Nando's. Definitely. So in Nando's, that's the question. In Nando's, you pick up a spoon.
I have Perry chips. I don't get
They
rice.
even have spoons in Nando's.
No, but
they do.
Yeah, but they have rice. They literally have rice.
I eat that with a spoon.
You get a spoon, even in Nando's.
You know what? They don't put cutlery on the table. Though.
No, you go pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go pick it up. But what I'm saying is, so you go, if you were to order rice at Nando's, you go pick up a spoon for the rice.
Absolutely.
And then you pick up a knife and fork.
Hell no. I'm willing to bet.
That's a madness, bro. You even did. I saw you deep that in your head that is kind of nuts.
But do you know what it is though? Yeah, even the rice at none, it doesn't count because it's like a handful. If you use a fork there, it's like whatever. It's not a rule bowl of jollof or basmati, Chinese food or whatever it may be.
Nah, man. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet it's like 80% of the people who watch this use a fork.
When I did it,
if you do the maths here,
spoon.
Because you showed that you were using a spoon.
No.
And people were like, oh, I want to put a Manny put.
Yeah, 100%. I genuinely, you lot are the only people I've met to ever eat rice with a spoon.
Ain't no way.
The only, I promise you.
You ain't met enough people.
Promise you.
Because
Tell him again,
bro. There's bare people that eat rice with a spoon.
Nope.
Nah, man.
The only way.
Wait, what are you for?
Illegal.
Absolutely.
You're an alien, man.
You know what I did to you?
Oh my god.
Has he got any sauce?
No!
Your cheese.
That's why I don't get.
You're broken. How are you eating
I
that?
asked for that.
That's why I don't get burgers.
To be
from
fair,
burgers.
to be fair,
You
there's
gotta
no
get
cheese
the
in it.
chicken royale. Don't know why you didn't get that.
No ketchup in it.
Yeah, I think, you know what, I kept checking thinking, okay, maybe the ketchup.
Nah, Jamz, man. You're gonna spray it all out.
I wasn't squeezing.
See, that's why I put my hand under the fork. Because this ain't my carpet.
That is unpacked.
He was sweet. Reckless guy,
What do you reckon the go-to fast food is then?
Go to fast food.
Yeah. We want to like different ones in.
It's got to be McDonald's. None of us have ordered it here, but it has to be McDonald's.
These, man.
Even with these, I have to go in to get it out.
As like a delivery.
Yeah.
Bro, McDonald's is the food that gets the coldest the quickest. Like as soon as it leaves the building, it's cold. Like I don't know how it happens.
Chips go from crisp to
Literally, it's actually just a myth.
Once they close that bag, it's over.
Yeah.
You come out the chips like this.
Have you ever been in McDonald's when someone's ordered like a delivery and they like strap it up? They actually have to put like 6 bits of tape on just to keep that heat in. It's literally just keeping it in.
Hey man, Drake or Kanye?
You first.
Don't do that.
Go on.
You first.
Jamz.
Drake for consistency.
That's not the question, bro.
I'm just saying that's a reason, man.
Why you gotta come? Just say one.
Using your bell.
So you say Drake for consistency. So what is Kanye for? So you said Drake for consistency. So Kanye for what? Like?
Oh, for just like, I think his songs are better, but when it comes to having a bigger category of good songs, it's probably Drake. So like,
I can hear
Kanye
that.
songs are like up here, and then Drake has like a whole bunch of songs that are like high, but just under.
Yeah, I hear that. For me, Kanye has songs that are like here, but then he has so many that are literally like here. But because it's Kanye, other people, in my opinion, put it higher than it is.
Well,
But again, Drake is more here. That most of the time, very rarely do you get a song from Drake that's like down here.
Who did the best fire in the booth?
ever.
Ever. Bam.
You know what?
Angelino's up there.
It has to go Avelino and Wretch.
Sorry, Angelino. That's
Wretch free
that's
too.
free for PTSD.
Oh my
You said
god.
Angelino.
I said Angelino.
You need help, bro.
Deep it. I literally packed him this morning. I'm not even joking in my raw.
Game's
Deep
got
it.
guys in a chokehold, bro. You can't let go.
Avelino.
Wait, it's
You can't escape.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm getting free, bro. I forgot it was Raw today. Oh my god.
I don't even think I played any games.
I love it.
Can't
What
lie.
are you guys doing?
No, I know, but like, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it on
I said
purpose.
Angelino.
No, but that Wretch 3-2 one fire in the booth with is the best.
With Avelino.
Yeah, best one.
Or Chip Part 2.
I think
Chip Fire in the Booth Part 2.
Oh, was hard.
When he's like, my knee.
No. Krypton Conan. All right there.
Oh, Krypton Conan. Yeah.
That thing was cold.
Yeah. Oh, flip.
Yeah, bro. There's quite a few still.
Get Whiskey Roads.
Drake. Ronaldinho.
Man, don't care about iCloud. Don't do emails. Alright, Drake on Drew. Get that one, man.
How many burgers you get? 2. Oh right, okay.
I got some spring rolls, but I don't even know if I got any sauce.
Spring rolls with no sauce.
Might have to use ketchup.
Oh,
Do a Jamz. Just eat it, no sauce.
How can you believe though? It's like literally November, like 2021, and
Yeah, but it doesn't count.
pandemic and that.
Even that period, yeah. Pandemic period has gone flying by. Yeah.
I'm kind of annoyed. It feels like I've lost 2 years of my life. No cap.
No, seriously, not true.
Nah.
I think it depends on how you look.
I think you got to think in those 2 years, you probably gained a lot.
You ain't there by yourself, no?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, wait.
No, it's
I lost
yourself.
it. I lost it. Nah, I don't know. I just feel like probably because we've been in too much. Yeah, we have done like loads of stuff about it. You know, just like when you think back in the last or since the pandemic, like have there been any memorable moments? Like, 'cause when I think, I'm thinking,
Yeah, I gained the sun.
okay. What about you? But what about you, Jamz? What do you think? Outside of work and stuff.
That's me anime to watch.
So new anime. It's been a good 2 years for you, man.
Honestly, I I want to, do you know what? I can't wait to watch this back just to see Thomas's face then. When Jamz said that, Thomas literally put out the biggest sigh and you just saw in his eyes, he went, this done.
To be fair though, you've been doing like guild stuff.
That's work.
He said that's not the work.
Yeah, but what do you want to do in a pandemic? Our lives have changed forever. In the way that we operate, the way that we travel, all the things that we used to be able to do and would do a lot easier, we can't be bothered to do half the time because it's like, oh, you got to do X, Y, Z, or you have to follow this protocol.
To be fair, a lot has actually happened during the pandemic. I remember when Twitter was the most vile, toxic, awful place.
Was?
No.
Ain't nothing changed.
No. There was a point where it peaked because of what happened in
Oh,
America.
yeah.
And all that stuff, it was bad.
I get what
Even
you're
my
saying.
mum saw me on Twitter and she was like, you need to...
Was that during the whole Trump stuff?
No, the police incident
Oh, okay.
and all that stuff.
Mavs in the streets.
That's what we're not gonna do because there's no context behind that, and only we know what that means. That's what we're not gonna do.
A lot actually happened though.
I can't believe it.
I remember when it was almost World War III as well.
Yeah.
With, Trump and, and Kim Jong.
Don't you find it mad though, like when something like quite serious like that is happening, the whole internet now turns it into memes. And like people are literally making statements like, well, I'm dead tomorrow anyway, so might as well plug this meme. Do this, you know what I mean?
That is Twitter to a nutshell. It is, everyone thinks they're a stand-up comedian. Like genuinely, you have to make a joke out of everything.
Ha, ratio.
Yeah, well that.
Apparently that's illegal now.
You fell off.
Ratio is legal.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. It's a criminal offence still.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So next time you make a
man.
tweet, if someone says didn't ask plus ratio, show them that you're onto them.
It's actually a criminal offence.
Are you serious? Why?
It should be,
I
man.
think it's like
Cyberbullying,
or
innit?
something.
Cyberbullying.
Be what? Ratio?
Yeah. Because someone's ratioing you and it's getting bare likes. Then someone might
What?
think
He's
it's...
overwhelmed.
Yeah, like...
No, I can't.
Hey, easy now.
Careful now.
All I'm gonna say is no. More time though when guys get ratio.
I'm seeing the aura start to rise.
Hey, we just hit 1K subs, alright?
I just
Let them all disappear right now.
All I'm gonna say is that normally it's the guys who say, hold this ratio, and then someone's like, oh, I bet you can't hold this ratio, and then they get even more likes.
Why was that in an anime tone as well?
What do you mean why? He probably was watching one this morning before he came.
No, it's actually how it is. Like, it's a ratio, then counter ratio, then counter ratio.
At some point, Twitter's just going to be ratio tweets of everyone just ratioing.
Well,
everyone.
not anymore because it's illegal apparently, so lock them all up.
So thank goodness, man, because they ruined it anyway, man.
Ratio is ratio.
Didn't ask G. But no, the thing is though, like, I don't want to be that cheesy guy, but at the end of the day, like, lockdown, in my opinion, brought us this friendship in terms of like, no, but we were all friends. But like, again, and I think a lot of people out there as well, the reason I'm saying it's not just for our benefit, I think a lot of people out there probably met a lot of people online and in through Discord. Like, for example, no one used to know what Zoom is, whereas everyone suddenly knew what Zoom was through lockdown.
Yeah, they got a bag.
They got serious play, and like people would have made a lot of friendship groups that they probably never would have pre-COVID. So I mean, that's got to be a positive that comes out of there. I think a lot of people learn a lot about themselves and learn like who their real friends are, so on and so forth. So I think for that side of things, for a lot of people, it was good and positive. But of course, in a shit situation. Actually, do you know what, Jamz? This is a question more for you three, because me, Wolf, and Drew actually had this the other day on stream. But we had the question of, and it sent us on some mad spiral. But what is the best TV series ever? 24.
24.
24.
24 was hard still.
I can't lie to you.
24
Us people watched it.
I promise you.
I put them both on.
I promise you.
Too good.
My mum was hooked on it. My mum don't really watch stuff, yeah. I'd walk into her room 3 AM, yeah. She'd be there, just eyes gazing. She'd be like, oh, this is so sick.
Yeah, like Jack Bauer.
Nah, 24.
Big up Jack Bauer
That was
every
mad as
time.
well. 24 had twists and turns that I
turns.
never expected.
I remember,
Bro,
remember when I told you I was like, start of season 5, I was
Yeah.
like, come
I literally-
this
called
guy
Manny,
called
yeah.
me screaming.
Bro, I literally was on the phone to Manny. What happened. I was like, I started screaming. I was like, bro, because do you know what is? No one's safe on that show. Even Jack Bauer ain't safe, bro.
Do you know the only time, other time that I've screamed at a TV show like that? It was when Ghost started doing the madness in the prison cell. He started beating my man. I was like, hey, what's going on?
But For me though,
watched it.
it's a Game of Thrones.
See, yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I never watched that either.
Game of Thrones.
You never watched it? What do you watch?
Prison Break.
I haven't watched any of the
Prison
big
Break
ones.
started.
Prison Break
started fading
I haven't watched
after a couple seasons. You know Prison Break?
3 and 4.
You know what's mad? If you watch Prison Break now, season 1,
Yeah.
Then the rest are dead.
then the
That's what I
rest
heard.
not dead, but they're not as good as season.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It goes
It
like that.
just starts. It's like
Season 5 was
you
actually
never
not bad.
season 1, you never know what's coming in it because obviously it's new. But then happens again, and you're like, okay, cool. We're slowly figuring out how it works. It's not as exciting.
But to be fair, yeah, that's why I say 24 because there's very few things you can watch and every season bangs.
Yeah.
And 24 every season bangs. You see, like how even when you go to the end of Game of Thrones, everyone's like Game of Thrones will sit till the end. But 24 don't have that.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah, I hear that, but yeah,
Even with Squid Games, bro. Everyone's like Squid Games is sick.
I haven't watched it yet.
You still haven't watched
What?
Nah,
It's
man.
still not
been-
watched
it's not
Squid
been
Games.
spoiled.
By the way,
Not
at
yet.
this time, if it gets spoiled for you,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and that's what I
Are you
said.
one of those guys that just tries to be woke and be like, everyone's hyping about something?
No. I just literally haven't had time. Like every time I get into bed, I just
You
leave.
have time for rivals.
I actually don't. I actually don't. We're not gonna do that.
Do you guys ever think there will be a game to come in and like drive it over FIFA?
I don't think so.
Like if I'm in Denver,
You might think football's done.
Yeah.
What's that?
Man was moving in the ground like this.
That's not a game. That's not
when
a game.
when the linesman was making the best run
Man
out.
was swimming,
That's an iPad
swimming
game.
in the grass.
That game wasn't an
Nah, I
iPad
couldn't get over that clip. The
Not-
linesman was
belongs on
making the
an
attacking
Android
run.
still.
That was too funny.
Belongs on an Android. The game is dead.
I don't know, man. I think if there's ever a game, it's like the whole vibe of just casual gaming and just laugh with your friends, then yeah. Like maybe the next GTA. But I don't know, man. Gaming
son will be
is
fine.
In my opinion,
in my
opinion, casual gaming is no more.
Yeah, same.
Casual
I agree.
gaming. Do you know where casual
It's
gaming's
gone.
gone as well? It's because of money.
Money.
Because everyone's like, oh, like I want to make an esports team. I want to like get the best players and round them up and like make money from this. Like that's where it's gone really.
But what would you say is your most goated console? Like what console did you have the
360.
absolute? Yeah, I've got to say 360.
PS2 or 360.
Bro, even just that sound of the achievement in my head, man, just
Yeah.
Bro, 360 or Nintendo 64. It's one of those. Like they're my two options. They are my two options.
Catch me Warrior Stadium doing the cheat over the first half.
Bro,
Nah,
just
mine's
every
360
game I
or
played on
PS2.
PS2, yeah.
PS2 or 360.
PS2 was hard. SSX.
I used to love wrestling as well.
360 for the amount of party moments and arguments. Listen,
MW2
oh,
lobbies. MW2
Xbox.
lobbies.
If I tell you some of the stuff that's
Yeah.
gone sent to me on 360, I promise you, we shouldn't be sat next to each other. Right now, one of us should be drawing blood. I promise you, I'm being serious.
too many times rivalry in clubs.
Even in clubs, we used to play clubs to the point, amongst friends, where we would go to, I would go to bed angry at 6 AM, birds chirping, because of clubs. But even saying that, what do you man know about playing iToy games without an iToy?
I'll be very honest with you. I know nothing about that.
I can't lie, I can't bet that
What
one.
do you know about playing SingStar about the mic?
Wait, what is that?
How
Just
did
watching
that
the
even
thing
work?
go along. Literally nothing happening.
I can't lie though, I've done Guitar Hero without the guitar.
Do you know how do you do that? Gazing.
Bro, alright, so basically, how does it work? So you got, obviously you got triangle, square, X and circle.
Oh, the actual.
It's the number of them. It's the
Yeah,
number.
yeah, yeah. So you click it.
It's the number of the. It's the color of the letters.
Yeah, so you click it, then obviously when you know how that long string comes up, you flick the left stick forward and it's like you gotta waggle the right stick so you get the
whammy.
additional points. Yeah, you know, yeah.
Bro, I bang Guitar Hero.
Bro, yeah, that. I was broke.
I used to.
You know, 50 Cent had that game, I used to look at the case bare, like, I want to play that.
Nah,
Oh my god.
You just reminded me. Did any of you man play Def Jam?
Yeah,
Fight for New York.
You punch them and then bounce to the thing and fly back in it.
Yeah. Actually, I feel like you were the only person who
With the
played.
beat.
Did you ever play True Crime?
I know what it is though.
I think, is that a 50 Cent game?
Nah, it was like it was
How do you
like
got a waffle on your face?
GTA, but
Man,
in Chinatown. Has he got?
And now go to the camera, please. Go to the camera, please.
Waffle on his head.
How's it? What?
Go to the camera, please.
What?
He's actually
You got a waffle in your head.
What?
Damn, the cream's that good, huh?
What are you doing, headbutting your food?
Man said, this is so nice.
How does that happen?
In school, like, what kind of character say you were? Like, what?
I was a class clown.
You were a class clown?
100%. Yeah. Literally. Friends with all the girls.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, careless.
Keyword on friends.
Literally.
Friends on.
What were you like?
Don't worry, college was different.
Yeah.
Is that what we're gonna do? Do you know what? Like, I'll be very, very real. I was a mix between the class clown, but also teacher's pet. You know, the one that, like,
You make jokes when you get your work done.
I made jokes, but I did my work, and like, I never made jokes to the point of getting in trouble, and like, teachers did like me because I was the guy that did well in the class, but I was just a bit of an idiot as well.
Jamz, why are you picking at your food like that?
You know the bird picks up meat and it like throws it about.
Hey, let him eat his food, man.
Yeah. We're getting on to you.
Yeah, we are.
You're too funny. You're even there.
You actually made me laugh.
What's happening?
Look at this vulture, man.
Thomas was that guy, wasn't it? Like, you bought in. You bought in your lunchbox,
Ask Manny.
and you brought out something you've been waiting for all day, and Thomas goes, "What's that?" You know what it is, because you want something.
Thomas used to be that break me some guy. Hey, break me some, just break me.
Break
No, yeah.
Oh,
Because of guys like Thomas, yeah, I used to start getting tuna rolls. Cause I know the rolls like tuna. They'll be like, hey, what is that? What is that? Is it cheese? I'm like, tuna, bro. Then they'll be like, what are you eating that for?
It'd probably be like, what, 2 days in a row? You need to mix it up, man.
Bro, I swear that it was so funny. Because they actually would come, hey, just let me get a bit, what is it? I'm like, tuna. They're like, start walking.
I used to ask this guy every day, I give him like AEP. Remember those rolls?
Yeah.
AEP.
Like, give me a cheese roll.
Give me a cheese roll. And I'd have to run to the corner and eat pizza.
Were you those guys that were selling donuts and Lucas?
Yep.
I was selling chewers and Fruitellas. I promise you, I actually had knitted in my formula.
Lucas, yeah,
Fruitellas, the purple ones. Honestly, every morning.
You know, one time I sold a can of Vimto for £7.
I sold
Who the hell did you sell it to?
See, if you ever see this Oluwa Timishioku, my guy,
Hey!
I'm sorry, bro.
That name holds weight.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
£7.
£7. Yeah, one time I went to a national swimming competition and I got back like mad late. Obviously, I went to a boys' school for 5 years. I got back mad late at like 11 and had 2 cans of Vimto. I opened one up, sounded juicy. I was like, yeah, this is nice, this is nice. And him and my boy Harley were just bidding against each other. £1, £2, £3, £5, £7. I said, yeah, cool, have that, boom, £7. Give it to me. One £5, 2 £1 coins.
Hey,
Mad
hustling.
I sold a pack of Oreos for £5 of gas. Made my week.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is Thomas is the guy that made me not want to bring chewing gum into school, because it would be like,
oh yeah,
you'd open it and it would be like, hey, let me have one of them chewing gums. It's like, now the whole class.
By the time you say yes to one person,
yeah, and now the whole pack's gone, and you're like, okay, now I've got to go buy some more at lunch or something.
Mike. No, that lifestyle, I think, like taught me how to hustle.
He's vexed. He was there like that. He's the hardest side eye. I tell you what I see whenever I go to Lidl is they have like a bakery section, so you can like pick up a cookie and whatever. I saw this woman who had 2 kids walking around them eating this cookie, and I'm thinking they're gonna finish that before they've even like got to the till. It's just like they know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing.
I probably shouldn't say this. It's probably the reason Woolworths went out of business. But you know, like when you used to go cinema with your boys, and in Woolworths they had those pick and mix jars, which are like £3 for this size, £2 for this size, £1 for this, so on and so forth. And you used to like fill it up to the top, and then obviously take it to the till. And then we used to, I mean, technically, in our heads we used to say we weren't shoplifting, because we used to say, well, it says any sweet in the pot, $3.99. So we used to walk around, put like Snickers in it, put chewing gum in it, and then like put the like jelly beans on top, which would like go down the crevices and cracks and fill it up so you wouldn't know it's in there. And then we'd go to the till, pay for it, walk out. So technically we paid for it, but also technically I don't think that was actually allowed.
Are you finessed? Oh my days.
And you man said I'd be the one to go to prison.
No.
We gonna let him do that, because I know he's got stories. He just won't tell it for NDA reasons too.
Man said if there was no internet, I don't think I can say.
You're trying to paint Mr. Innocent and trying to put it on the guys like us. I don't think I'd go to prison.
No, I don't think any of you.
No, I think I'd pay the £5 worth of sweets I stole and probably not that, to be honest.
You know, one thing that was like,
if I'm being honest with you,
one thing that I was guilty of like last couple of years, I just used. There was a time actually, like like you know, like when you drive in the wrong zone or something, or you them ones like picked up girls, and I had to sit down and ask and tell myself like, yo, like, you need to chill, because by the time you know it's £60, you don't pay, it's £100, this, that. And I was just literally racking up things. And my mum kept on going, because my mum would get the letters to her house.
I mean, that's the only reason I could see.
Something like that, something where I'm not thinking about what I forget, and then 14 days past.
That's the only reason I feel like I'd be in court or something. Like, it'd have to be something car related. I ain't beefing no one. Like, I'm too old for that.
If you lot weren't doing this though, like all this stuff that we're doing right now, what would you actually do? What would you be doing?
What would be doing?
Why are you so smart?
Huh? Hey, listen, that food has...
He's eating a lot of food, you know.
My belly feels like it's going to explode. I haven't felt this in ages.
Should be fine, your forehead.
Yeah. I yours must have had the leftovers, right?
Eating up the cream. All over there.
What's that thing in Teletubbies? The Hoover. That was it right there. Nunu, the waffle.
Tubby's waffle.
Nunu the forehead.
I got that still.
You know what's funny? You thought I was going his forehead.
Yes, I thought.
He completely forgot it. His forehead literally ate the food.
Yeah,
he completely forgot.
From young, I never ever wanted to work in like an office or a type space. We've been saying that. Me and Thomas were having full-blown conversations on Steam. I'm talking like year 8, year 9 times. That I don't think I'd have gone through.
I don't think any of us would, really. That's why we're here.
If I wasn't doing anything, then I probably would have taken football more seriously and tried to push that. If that didn't work, probably would have, I don't know. started juicing shakes about PT.
Nah, I can't lie. I'd probably be head of sales somewhere.
Head of sales.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was before this. Like I was basically that. So I mean, that's what I'd be like, just boring, innit?
I can't even like go Dragon's business like
Look at my business proposal, bro. I've got it off for you. Just 10%.
I'm like, please
buy my business. Yeah, here.
Nah, I mean, I think we're all here for a reason at the end of the day, but I would have been sales because that's what I did before, so I guess that's the only thing I can say I would be doing if I wasn't doing it.
It's really hard to say though, but like, I mean, obviously when you're younger, when you get to like 18, you realise, okay, I'm going to uni. When you come out of uni, you realise, okay, it's not that easy to get a job and stuff. But the way you're told is literally, go to school, get your GCSEs, and if you don't get GCSEs, you're no one. And
they do that, literally.
In your life.
They do that, literally.
In your life. You go to like, maybe you go 6th form or whatever, and you realise as you get older, like, it's not that easy to find what you're meant to be doing in life that young. But the way it makes seems, if you don't find it by the time you're 18, you're nothing.
It's the same. It's the same process as well, because it's like when you're in secondary school, like you said, it's like, oh, if you don't get, I remember it was like 5 A starts to C. Do that. Go 6th form. They're like, oh, if you don't get a decent grade, you're not going uni. Do that. Go uni. Don't get decent here, like
you won't get a job.
You do well in uni, you don't get a job anyway, because it's like you got a degree. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just in general, we all have got degrees. What separates us then? You still got to do the extra. That's all dead and now.
It's also who you know.
Do you know what I mean?
Or you get a degree and it's like, oh, you haven't got enough experience.
Do you know what I mean?
75% who you know.
And the amount of people that get a degree and their next job has nothing to do with what you actually studied.
That's why I dropped out.
I'd say most people that's the case for. If we're being honest, unless you're like a doctor or a lawyer or something that you physically need one for, I think that's the same for most people. I think they go uni, do something, and then they come out and do a job that has nothing to do with what they've qualified for, and then they spend time qualifying in that job, getting experience in that job anyway, that you could have started like 3 years earlier.
At the end of the day, uni's a business as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me not derail anyone that wants to go uni. Like,
You
want to go in it?
Nah, definitely. If what you're
doing
at the end requires you to go to uni, of course. But some people just go uni for vibes because you're told that's the next step.
I feel like if you're told that's the next step,
and it doesn't mean it's out, innit?
No, but also it does give you a bit more independence.
Oh,
none of us.
No, uni's character building.
Facts. I feel like I learned a lot more about myself outside of the course whilst I was on my 2 degrees than my actual stuff that I learned.
Yeah, you had to drop that one in there, 2 degrees.
Them man, they got masters.
But just know that Uni's character, you will know pain.
Oh, definitely.
You will know pain. You know suffering. You know there will be nights with no gourmet food, fam.
Gourmet.
You might have to eat Indomie and
Indomie. I was eating sleep. Sleep for dinner, fam. I was eating sleep for dinner.
That's what I was about to say. It's not even that. It's just sleep for dinner.
Debit card.
What's that? I don't know.
I have to go to the ATM to get money.
You better hope you get good housemates too.
Yeah, bro.
You get your student loan, and the rent comes out the next day.
And the kitchen, I couldn't even see the fridge, man. Like the plates were everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Sink.
It's more ceramic than metal. Like it's just plates stacked up there.
Do you remember that
moldy bread?
Yeah.
Obviously, me and Thomas went the same uni. There was one time where I just walked into the kitchen, just had to walk straight out. Literally, the bin was piled up, the plates everywhere, and it's just like everyone's kind of looking at each other like, I didn't make that mess.
Yeah.
Like, or someone did it. Yeah. There's people that in uni, they don't even care about your deposits. Obviously, if the place is mad, everyone's deposit's gone.
Yeah.
And for us, lot, that money meant so much back then. And me and Thomas, I say this all the time, like me and Thomas butted heads bare. Not even on a mad one, but like, because I stopped going to lectures maybe after about a month, because I just didn't want to be there and I was ready to leave. Thomas will get up still, because he'll drag me to us the lecture even though he don't want to go that way. And he'll be singing Drake in the shower like, I got my eyes on you. I'm like, shut up, Thomas. He's like, who the hell are you talking to? Start cussing back at me and stuff. This is 7 AM in the morning. Because everyone else had ensuite and me and Thomas had to share the like one communal shower. And there was one time where he woke me up and like, man, there's a spider in the shower. I'm not showering. So I had to go in and ice it. Some white spider in the corner.
And that spider was hanged.
Oh wow. Like I'm not shouting.
Do you know what else I used to do? Because like, I probably shouldn't say this, but I had the key that the guy gave me basically could unlock all the doors in our dorm. So this guy was not waking up in like morning lecture. I'd literally just bop in. I'd knock on his door, polite. He'd be like, I'm like, what? Open. So I open the door, I walk in. Like, Manny, time to get up. I will yank the curtain.
I can't lie, we're scrapping. I'm actually.
Manny, come time for you. You wouldn't
know the way that I used to cuss him out when he did that.
Bro, I'm throwing hands. We're scrapping.
Do you know how I know we're both going through pain, but it was also we just had to laugh at ourselves because we used to go to this like the JD gyms there and that. And once we go, we do like a chest session. Thomas was heavy on gym this time, so he take me to do a chest session. And Thomas, if I said the wrong thing to him, like, you know it was chest day today, and he'll come straight for my chest and start trying to press and dig in for it. Or likewise, I do the same thing, but we get to the point where we're both trying to do it, just start creasing, like what we did.
Like, what was the point? Nah, and you need a time. The world we live in now, you don't necessarily need a degree. To like go
man. Listen,
man. You're gonna fall asleep.
I'm not. I'm good, but the food is just rocks me differently. So differently.
That's the bang in the mukbang, yeah.
No, kapow.
Kaplooey. No, really eating too much. I had 2 burgers, the large fries, that whole waffle.
Worst.
Yeah, I don't know what came over me.
You wanna sleep?
I'm waiting for my dessert, bro.
When I get home.
Your dessert's still not here?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, you ordered it?
Yeah.
When?
Maybe a half hour, 40 minutes ago.
That's good.
What's happened to you?
What do you mean?
Like, he has such bad luck with
Blitz. Oh my
Nah,
days.
it's gonna be
Don't you remember when we used to stay?
No, I just ordered it like not long ago, like 40 minutes ago.
Okay, cool. But I'm just saying that you do have bad luck.
It's just on still back.
Deliveries. You do.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm the Dutch man. I'm good vibes.